Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Rich Miller, bandmaster of the Pennsylvania State Veterans of War Wars Post 8543 Band from North Union. Welcoming you here to this packed house concert. You can see it's sad, but it's for support of the people of Ukraine. I wish we could get the word out more, let people know what we're trying to do and who we're trying to help. Thank you for joining us and for contributing to this very important and worthwhile cause. For this performance, the band offers a program that will include selections from a wide variety of musical styles and genres: patriotic, march, pop, rock, Motown, ballad, country, jazz, swing, and maybe even a polka. And after the intermission, we will be featuring a few songs from the 8543 Swing Band as an 18-member group that will be down here, that's led by Mr. Bob Lanier. We play a variety of things also. We're also available for dances and any kind of special events for a smaller size group. You may note also that there's a couple people walking around here with some tickets. There's old Brittany Simpson up there, and her mother, Brenda and Bill, are walking around selling the tickets. There's also going to be a gift basket given away with 2 drawings after the intermission. The first one will be for the basket, and that was donated by Dr. Donald Tummins from the Duck Hollow Animal Hospital. Very thankful he did that. And the other one will be a 50-50 drawing as well. All the proceeds from today's event will go to the Brothers Brother Foundation of Pittsburgh, who then channel the money to the people of Ukraine. Well, now it's time to get on with the show. Please welcome to the microphone my very good buddy and musical accomplice for more than 25 years, Mr. Howard Bolsell.
Hi. Okay, we'll be back in 15 minutes. Thank you. Okay, well, it's good to be here. And it's a shame, I got to tell you, we tried to get the Herald Standard involved. They wouldn't do anything for us. So I'm just putting that out there. So if you know somebody, reach out to them. It's a shame. This should be in the paper. This is worldwide stuff here, right? We couldn't even, how's it not in the paper? We do want to thank the Chamber of Commerce back there. Really wave to the Chamber guys. Thank you for coming out. He's video, of course he's video. Okay, he's videoing this performance, so.
I'll be right back.
And at a later time, it'll be on Channel 77. You want to do this? On the cable. You sure? Are you done? Don't tell your mommy on you. She's right there. Okay. To get our program started, we'd like you, if you can stand, please, for us while we sing the national anthem. Would you just stand?
Oh,
While formerly known as the state anthem of Ukraine, this patriotic Ukrainian poem, who does this on purpose, written by Pavlo Chavinsky, in 1992, with music added by composer Mikhail Verbitsky. There's always a verb. In 2003, the title means Ukraine has not yet perished. Think about that. The Soviet lyrics translated in English, and I'm going to read this in English. How their anthem actually goes. The glory and freedom of Ukraine has not yet been perished. Life will still smile on us, brother Ukrainians. Our enemies will die as the dew does in the sunshine. And we, too, brothers, will live happily in our land. We'll not spare either our souls or bodies to get freedom. And we'll prove that we brothers are Cossack kin. And now the band plays Ukrainian national anthem. All right, who's that? Hi. Who are you saying hi to? Oh, you call him Pop-Up because well, he's old. I'm a Pop-Up too, so. Great. Our first concert selection this afternoon was written in 1996 for the 100th anniversary celebration of the modern-day Olympics by American composer John Williams. These days, this music is being used to honor first responders, medical professionals, military, and law enforcement who risk their lives every day working to save the lives of their fellow citizens. With great appreciation and heartfelt thanks, we present some of the heroes. The 2010 Minneapolis songwriter Kurt Orning had the inspiration to compose a patriotic anthem based upon the concept of what the Statue of Liberty might say about America if she could in fact speak. Personally, I wouldn't want to be there. I mean, whatever. Stick to the card. Orning then teamed up with country singer Todd Allen Herndon to produce and record this stirring tribute to our nation's spirit entitled My Name is America.
Our next selection is a familiar tune written by American composer Aaron Copland and premiered in 1944 at the Library of Congress in Washington, D.C. Originally written for a 13-piece chamber orchestra at the request of ballet dancer Martha Graham from Pittsburgh. He quit doing ballet. He break dances now. Every time he dances, he breaks something. at a Pennsylvania farmhouse in the early 20th century, featuring Lori Green on the horn, Chuck Henley on the baritone, Little John Marinich on trumpet, and Bob Stewart on trombone. The band now presents Appalachian Spring. How many of you recognize the melody after they started playing it? You tell your mom, she's sitting right there. Yeah, I didn't realize it until we were, hey, how are you? It's your turn. Want me to read this whole thing? Okay. This dreamy, jazz-influenced ballad was written in 1997 by Mr. Bob Dylan. For this time out of my album. Since then, over 450 popular artists, popular artists, didn't they? Since recorded their own version of the song, including Garth Brooks, Kelly Clarkson, and Billy Joel. The 85-43 band's version was inspired by Adele's 2008 debut album, Rendition. You listen to Adele? Really? Okay. Well, Lori's going to do, this quadro here is going to do her version of Make You Feel My Love.
Tony Zaylor on the tenor solo here. Tony, your band is here. Originally arranged by country singer-songwriter Mickey Newberry, this medley of three 19th century songs, the minstrel song, Dixie, the Union Army marching song, Battle of the Republic, and the African American spiritual All My Trials was made famous in the 70s by Elvis Presley through his concert performance. Over 460 versions of this medley have been recorded by numerous popular artists featuring, me, sorry, I thought you were going to tell who the artists were. Who were they? They're all dead now? Okay, thanks. Who writes this stuff? We have flute, Mr. Evan, raise your hand. Evan, this is my favorite part of the song, so when he starts playing, listen. I mean that sincerely. And flute solo by Evan. Here's the 18th. Is that in here? Okay, it's not in here. Lori Green over here has got a solo as well. Say hi, Lori. Here's some American Trilogy.
Oh, I wish I was in the land of cotton. Old times there are not forgotten. Look away, look away, look away, Dixieland. Let's hear it, man. Little baby, don't you cry. You know your daddy's bound to die. For all my trials, Lord, soon be over. Thanks, Evan. Good Lori. Huh? What I tell you? He doesn't like when I do that, so pays it, get some attention, huh? That's why I do it, exactly. It's one of my favorite songs we do. Getty Herschel Huffline was an American music composer, trombonist, and tuba player, born in Bowling Green, Kentucky in 1889. Did you graduate with him? He was employed at the Axe Handle Company that started a community band for its employees and families. Is that when the guitar started being called the Axe? Okay. Huffine played valve trombone while studying the basics of music harmony and composition. In 1919, Huffine settled in Binghamton, New York, playing tuba in the Endicott Johnson Shoe Factory Band. All the factories had bands. Yeah. When he wrote our next selection featuring our low brass section, all the way across the back there, here is Them Basses March. No repeats. This song sounds more better every time you do it. Yeah. My wife's a principal right now, she's cringy. Shaking her head. Don't like them at home, huh? A melancholy love ballad written by composer Stephen Sondheim for the 1970 musical A Little Night Music is our next selection. In the show, two star-crossed lovers, Frederick and Desiree, after many years of missed opportunities, are finally able to find each other. He got glasses. He said that I didn't. Made famous by recordings of Judy Collins, Frank Sinatra, now our famous Miss Lori Green on vocal, a flugelhorn solo from Mr. Bob Veneer, and a flute solo from Evan. We put anybody else? No? We now present Send in the Clouds.
I'm not even singing this one. I just gave you the dad face. Well, I can sit down. It's going to sound different, though. A classic Motown hit song written in 1966 by William Smokey Robinson and recorded by the Temptations was designed to be an up-tempo musical response to the dance craze of the day called the duck. Featuring our vocal quartet of Alicia Costello, Lori Green, Lori Quadro, and this guy, with an alto sax solo from Jeremiah Bennett. That guy. Get ready for the 85-43 band version of Get Ready.
How you doing? Having a good time so far? Huh? It's too hot to be outside anyway, right? Sitting in here in the air conditioning and relaxing and listening to some good music. You can turn your phones off now. A song written by guitarist and lead singer Randy Owen and recorded by the American country music band Alabama in 1982 is our next selection. The lyrics, which took 3 years to write, depicts some of Randy's childhood memories. He had a very dull pencil. Tell me, Mom. He basically wrote about his childhood, but it took him 3 years to write it, so he was 6 when he finished. Featuring an opening trumpet solo, this is going to be good, by little Johnny Marinich. It's a plumber, you'll see why in a minute. Are you going to stand up and do that? Well, I want them to see what you're doing. Can you stand up? Okay. These guys love me, I know it. We close off the first half of our concert with the 85-53 bands featuring John Renich and his plumbing tools. 85-43 bands. Our edition of Mountain Music featuring John Renich again. You found the plunger in the bathroom, so this will be fun. It's in the ladies' room. So. We're going to take a 15-minute break. Make sure you get your 50/50 tickets out there because after intermission, we're going to draw it right after intermission. Hey, Jared, whoever was yelling at you, can you get them to come up here afterwards? I want that person to draw the tickets. Huh? So you're going to come up after intermission and draw the tickets. So we'll see you in 15 minutes.
Fayette County Television is provided as a service to the community of Fayette County by the Redstone Foundation, the nonprofit arm of the Fayette County Chamber of Commerce. The Fayette Chamber of Commerce, 600 business members strong, the voice of the business community in Fayette County since 1925.
How's everybody enjoying the music so far? Tell your friends and neighbors. We're also having a Christmas concert. We have a date on that, Rich? Sunday, December 4th at 3 o'clock. Right here, okay? Bring your friends and neighbors. Love to have you. This is the swing band portion of Post 8543. My name is Bob Lanier. I'm the leader and arranger for the band. I'd like to give you a little bit of the history of some of the music here in Uniontown. Uniontown at one time was the center of Western Pennsylvania entertainment. Many famous performers came from our area. Big band leader and trumpet player Ray Anthony, composer of the Bunny Hop, was from Ritcheyville. Jerry Franks, local music teacher, was considered by many as one of the top 10 trumpet players in the United States, and was also a guest soloist on the Lawrence Folk Show. Bob McCoy, a former leader of the VFW Post 47 band, became lead trumpet player for the Joni Parsons Tonight Show band for many years. I'm sure many of you have listened to Sarge Marquette's Saturday night live Uniontown radio broadcast of dances from the old Post 47, and danced in town to the music of countless polka bands and the ballroom sounds of Johnny Bass, Wally Gingers, Sammy Bill, Joe Silvo, Joe Santee, Bobby Earl, Johnny Silvers, and Ace Garland, and many, many more. Many of these bands I was fortunate enough to play in and learn from those greats. Although the majority of those bands have retired with the exception of the great Wally Gingers Orchestra. We, the members of Post 8543, would like to see this various styles of live music once again flourish in the Uniontown area. I think you'll agree there's nothing like live music. If you'd like more information on this band, there are some flyers out in the lobby on top of the podium there where you got your programs that I just placed out there, where you can contact the band if you'd like to have something for your special occasion, have some special music. We would be glad to help you out, and you can get in contact with us. And now for your entertainment, along with the vocal stylings of Miss Lori Quadro, the Maestro's Variety Big Band of VFW Post 8543, North Union. We're going to start off with an old Harry James number entitled Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy.
you. And now we'd like to introduce again Miss Lori Quadro, and here's My Funny Valentine.
Sweet comic Valentine, you make me smile with my heart. Your looks so laughable, I'm photographable.
we're going to keep Lori at the microphone. And here's a little bit of Proud Mary. We hope you've enjoyed what we've been doing here for you. And again, there's more information on the band out there in the lobby as you leave. We would love to play for you again sometime, somewhere. And feel free to contact us anytime. Thank you.
Okay, we're going to have a drawing, and the total amount that we brought in was $35. The total take was $630. So half of that is, I'm glad it's written down, $315. We have a special guest up here. Good job. Jerry. Okay, you have to tell me your name.
Sylvia.
Sylvia. Big round of applause for Sylvia. What you're going to do first, Sylvia, is see that lady over there, Brittany? Show the basket, hold the basket up. That's the first one you're going to draw. So you're going to make somebody happy, okay? Ready? Mix them all up. Stir them around. There you go. Grab one. There you go. That one? Perfect. Tracy knows that one. The winning ticket is, can you read these numbers? Okay. How about again? We need a drum roll. We don't even have a drummer. The number 757. 757-324. That was quick. You must have it memorized. 324 is the last three. One more. Ready? Sylvia, this is for the big money. We have a natural, normal drum roll, please. Dig, 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 dig. Grab one. Dig close, grab one. Let's see. Okay, you ready? And I'm not giving it back if I win. 757 658. No way. Put his hand up. Oh, you kidding me? Bob Veneer's wife just won $315. Phony to me. There you go. Thank you. Big round for Sylvia. Help us out here. Hold on. And how about a round of applause for Brittany putting that together? Her parents, her husband, her family, they only got 20%, so it worked out well. One of the most popular and appreciated patriotic songs, song arrangements that many military and community bands perform is our next selection. Military veterans, when your particular branch of service theme song is announced, if able, please stand or wave to be recognized as the 8543 band honored you with the service song medal. Do you guys hear that? Drums first. We're always ready for the good. We praise our trusting through service all and howling air. I shall on purpose be. Send through brothers in hear the Army guys? Where's the Army guys? Next, sir. Stand so we can recognize you. Thank you. Well, you know, we are in Western Pennsylvania. You know what that means, right? Cold in the winter, unless you're doing a polka. Jeff, are you and your wife going to come up and polka? No? You sure? Because we can wait till you get up here. In this two-time medley, the first song was written by American country musician Zeke Manners in 1942. And the second by Czechoslovakian composer Jaromír Voboda. I did it. In 1927. These songs were hit recordings for the Andrews Sisters and during the 1940s, during World War II. Over the years, both songs have been recorded by numerous artists in a variety of languages. I don't know what it would sound like. Maybe Polish. And being from southwestern Pennsylvania, the band members have grown up performing these songs also. Now, for your listening enjoyment, we present the Beer Barrel Polka and Beer Barrel Polka. Pennsylvania Polka and Beer Barrel Polka. Thank you. Oh, here's American singer, songwriter, not her. Oh, I didn't get that for you. American singer, songwriter, keyboard player, Shy Coltrane, composed our next selection in 1972 for her funk and blues band called Chicago Coltrane. This song has had a recent rebirth and is currently being used in some new Dodge car commercials to help illustrate the power and drive of their sporty vehicles. Wow, Rich, you're getting really out of the box now. And now I'm featuring vocals Alicia Costello. Here is Thunder and Lightning. Thank you. In addition to the local group we have going on up here. Our next, Edwin Eugene Bagley from Craftsbury, Vermont, began his musical career at the age of 9 and as a vocalist and comedian with the Tory Road Company. Eventually, he learned to play the cornet and trombone. In 1902, he composed a march tune that uses the first 12 notes of the Star Spangled Banner. The march king, John Philip Sousa, was once asked to list the 3 most effective street marches ever written. Not surprisingly, Sousa listed 2 of his own songs, but for the 3rd, he selected Bagley's composition, this song here called National Emblem March.
Our next selection is a popular power ballad written by Bobby Scott and Bob Russell in 1969, based upon the Scottish story of a small girl carrying a big baby boy. When asked if she was tired, struggling with her load, the girl surprisingly replied, "No, he's not heavy, he's my brother." The British rock group, the Hollies, a recording of the song was adopted by the Wounded Warriors Veterans Organization to demonstrate the love for their brother soldiers. Now featuring Bob Manier on the trumpet, we present He Ain't Heavy, flugelhorn. Well, it didn't say that. Oh, here we go. So the flugelhorn is not a trumpet, but it is a trumpet. He ain't heavy, he's my brother. Featuring Bob on that thing in his hands. classic pop ballad. By the way, you having a good time? Our next selection is a classic pop ballad made famous by the divine Miss Bette Midler in the 1979 motion picture of the same name, playing under the closing credits. Midler won the Grammy Award for that year for Best Female Pop Vocal Performance with this song. The single version is also certified gold by the Recording Industries Association of America, featuring our trio of lady vocalists, Alicia, Lori, and Lori. And you're between the Lori. I don't know what that means. Here, we present The Rose.
Some say love, it is a river that drowns the tender reed. Some say love, it is a razor that leaves your soul to bleed. Some say love, it is a hunger and endless seeking. I say love, it is a flower, and you, it's only seed. It's the heart afraid of breaking that never learns to dance. It's the dream afraid of waking that never takes the chance. It's the one who won't be taken, who cannot seem to give. And the soul afraid of dying that never learns to live. When the night has been too lonely, and the road has been too long, and you think that love is only just remember, in the winter, beneath the winter snow, lies the seed that with the sun's love in the spring becomes the
Great job. Are you guys staying up there? Stage one. I hope you guys like Neil Diamond. You like Neil Diamond? Maybe next year we'll do some. Recently, singer, composer, actor Neil Diamond announced that after 50 years of live performing, he would no longer be touring due to health concerns. What's the alternative of live touring?
So, as a tribute to his musical longevity, the 8543 Band and our local quartet present this Neil Diamond medley of America from the Jazz Singer movie. It was in his 1969 classic, Sweet Caroline. We warn you in advance, there will be some required audience vocal participation, Jeffrey. Okay? And now, a Neil Diamond tribute.
Everywhere around
Before we play our final selection this afternoon, there are a few acknowledgments and thank yous we would like to make to those who contribute to the continued success of our musical performance concert events. The officers, staff, and members of VFW Post 8543, with the support of our musical activities, especially Post Commander Carl Stockton. The staff, and I do mean the staff of the State Theater, especially Executive Director Erica Miller and Lighting and Sound Tech Andy McDonald back there. Great job. WPS Radio and the Dog Tag Club with Whip Shetler and Bob Doria, who gives us airtime on air to talk about what we're up to, the kind of trouble we're staying out of. Uriel Nuttall from the Fayette Chamber of Commerce for videotaping our musical proceedings here today. This program will eventually be shown on Channel 77 in the cable. All the local businesses and organizations that displayed our flyers and posters, and a special thanks to John Shanable Photography for producing our amazing flyers. And I also like to send my personal appreciation and gratitude to the members of the 8543 band, because it's a family and we make things happen as a family. Give them a round of applause. And above all, this little blonde lady down here, Tracy, next to her. She's been with me about 40 years doing this kind of stuff. I love your wife, Loretta. One final thought. The reason we all came together here today is for the people of Ukraine. If you would, please let us all join in for a moment of silent prayer in support of the brave, proud, and patriotic people of Ukraine. Thank you. Also want to invite you on Sunday, December 4th, as Bob mentioned too, our 10th, believe it or not, 10th annual Christmas concert right here at the State Theater, Sunday, December 4th, 3 o'clock, 3 to 5. We'll all be back here making noise again, and we'd love to have you come back and join us. For that event, to the admission, it's a non-perishable food item, which goes to the Fayette County Food Bank, and a new toy and wrap, which goes to the U.S. Marines Toys for Tots program. We hope you can join us, and for that event, because you'll have a great time. Now I'll turn back to Howard to close us up.
A round of applause for Mr. Miller. Without these cards, I wouldn't have a reason to torture him. As much, yes, I would. How many of you are coming at Christmas time? Come on now, let's see it. How many of you have been to all 10 of them? 2 people. Oh, yeah, you guys. It is a great thing that we're doing. Again, thank you for showing up. Right now, I was going to start all over again. That's your family again. Widely considered to be the magnum opus that is the biggest hit song by march composer John Philip Sousa, our closing selection was written on Christmas Day in 1896 while he was on an ocean liner returning from a vacation in Europe. Sousa composed the music in his head and committed it to paper upon his arrival back in Washington, D.C. In 1987, the Congress designated it as the National March of the United States of America. Ladies and gentlemen, with great honor and pride, we conclude our program with World War II Army veteran Major Anthony F. Miller's most beloved piece, His Richest Father, of patriotic music, The Stars and Stripes Forever March.